So the mistake that's highlighted in this tip title of trying to hole every putt almost sounds a bit like an anti-title, doesn't it? Well, of course I should be trying to hole every putt, shouldn't I? The nature of the game of golf is to get the ball in the hole in the fewest number of shots. And then you're there on the internet telling me that I shouldn't be trying to hole every putt? Why should I not try and hole every putt? Well, let me tell you. I think golfers that try to hole every single putt often cause themselves 3 putts, and therefore they end up taking one more shot. And here's the focus. Those golfers that try to hole every putt can focus on being far too aggressive. So if I was to line up this putt, now this is a little slippy putt, this breaks a couple of feet left to right, but if I was to focus on trying to hole this putt, we often see golfers get too aggressive. They have a real good run at the hole. Now that only just missed by a couple of inches, and my mates might have said to me, "Great putt, Pete, that nearly went in," and I really focused on trying to get it in. The problem now is I'm left with that one coming back, maybe 6, maybe 7 feet back down the hill, and that could lead to a 3 putt. If I change my mindset slightly and I think, rather than try to hole this one, try to make sure I can hole my next one. Therefore my focus shifts. My focus is now just get this one close. Now if it goes in, it's a bonus, it's wonderful, it's great, goes on the scorecard as a 1 putt. But the reality is I think I've got more chance of 2 putting this rather than 3 putting this if I focus on getting it close. So therefore I'm going to read the green really carefully. It's quite a lot left to right, we've seen that with the first one. And I'm going to focus a little bit more on pace control. So I'm going to aim down the left side and just try and dolly one up there. Now if it goes close to the hole, I've got a chance of getting that next one in. Now that was a really weak putt, an awful putt. I should probably go and get it and have another go at it, but it's still closer than the first one. Now the interesting thing about that is no one is going to tell me I've hit a good putt with that second putt, but it gives me a better chance. If you offered me, do you want the first one or the second one? I'd actually take the second one. The second one was closer. If I can hit that good line again with a little bit more speed, now I've got something that looks like it's got a real good chance and it gets round close to the hole. But both of my second putts are better than my first one. My first one I really focused on trying to hole it, and ironically, that's the worst of the putts. So what I would suggest is this concept of you trying to hole putts. If you're more than 20 feet away where I am here, I think your mental approach, your psychology should shift. It should shift to get it close, make sure I only take 2, never 3. If I was closer to the hole, 12 feet, 6 feet, something like that, at that point I might be thinking, yes, come on, I've got to hold this one's got to go in. But not every putt on the putting green should be forced into the hole. Focus on minimizing your putts to 2, never taking 3, and stop trying to hole every putt.